Digital solutions for monitoring different aspects of your farm have been around longer than the internet. In earlier decades, this might have been as simple as the red light on top of the shed to tell you that the water pump was on, while today this is more likely to be a series of complex sensor systems that predict an outcome based on historic patterns of use. The digital element of new generation sensors makes it easy to track farm activity even when you're out of sight. The connection between the sensors and what the internet is what is referred to as the Internet of Things, or IoT. This technology has matured in recent years and has become more affordable and more reliable, aided by the development of new communications networks. The deployment of IoT now provides robust agriculture-specific solutions. IoT solutions are stable, reliable, and provide valuable real-time data to inform on-farm decision-making. However, there is a huge range of solutions out there, so let me help you make sure you find the right one for your situation. The first criteria to consider is to define how mission critical the information you are seeking is. For example, if the system fails and there is a risk you could lose a vat of milk, then you need a solution that does not have any internet connectivity and doesn't rely on anything else. This may require the sensors to be wired to a control box on the farm with the logic housed within it. This type of setup works without a connection, but it will require connectivity to then get the data and updates. These robust solutions can take thousands of readings from different sensors each day, interpreting data and completing actions, like switching the chiller on or sending you an alert. Solutions that are not as mission critical, such as a level monitoring device on a water tank that may only need to take a reading every hour and communicate back to you every 6 to 12 hours, may not need constant connectivity. In this case, the devices often use part of the radio spectrum to communicate the data to a base station on farm known as a local area network, or to a cellular tower off farm, a wide area network, before transmitting the data to the internet. The range of sensors and solutions available continually evolves, and increasingly these sensors measure environmental conditions such as nitrate, leaching and CO2. The diversity of applications and the uses is growing all the time, from electric fence monitors to cow collars to in-orchard weather stations recording the winter chill hours. At a basic level, the data from the solutions need to be in a format which assists you in making decisions. Visualisations of data from these devices comes in many forms. A simple graph with inbuilt logic is common to most devices. These easy-to-read visual references are designed to alert you when something needs attention. Not all data is limited to a single audience. Some IoT devices allow multiple parties to monitor data feeds, including milk vat monitoring or feed silos, which might be accessed by multiple parties in the supply chain. As new business models have developed, companies are sponsoring the deployment of these solutions to aid their logistics and deliveries in a timely and cost-effective way. It's important to understand the legal and privacy terms of any IoT devices you use. Check who has the access to the data, including data from devices deployed on your farm by other vendors. Make sure you can choose who can access what data and see who has access to the various levels of data. For example, can the workers on your farm have limited access to data, and can you easily change the levels of access without external support? These aspects will be covered in the contracts you agree to when you use the service. If you are unclear about who has access, call the supplier and discuss it with them. With the diverse range of tools out there, it can be difficult to know where to start. A good first step is to identify what is taking up a significant amount of manual time. For example, if you're spending a lot of your time driving around the farm to see if there is water in the troughs, or if the pump is running 24/7, these are the types of problems that IoT solution providers are trying to solve for you. Comparing apples with apples can also be hard, as some companies have high upfront costs but low ongoing expenses, and others operate the other way around. An easy way to do this is to calculate the cost of ownership for a period of 36 months. In 36 months, your needs may well have changed, or you may want to add additional features. It can also be beneficial to identify the age of the solution, as new business models reduce the risk of a solution not being suitable, reliable, or the technology being superseded. It's also beneficial to make sure your provider will continue to solve any connectivity issues you may encounter. but the most important thing is finding a solution that works for your needs.